So many of you know that I have a little dog. I have a little 16-year-old mini dachshund, and those types of dogs often have back trouble, and ours, Charlie, does not. But it seems like it would be fairly easy for him to get injured. And one of the things that I've seen happen is this. This stair piece was actually just a little temporary stair I threw together when I was building this porch, just to allow us access up and down off of this. And then when I got through, I just stuck it here, never thinking that it would be full time. Well, what I've seen happen twice now is that Charlie, who is blind, or mostly blind, will walk up to here between these two posts, and he thinks, or he appears to think, that if he walks between these two posts, there'll be a set of stairs to catch him. And I've seen him walk up to this spot and step down and fall to the ground. I've seen him do it quite some time ago, and I saw him do it again like the day before yesterday. And I decided I can't have that, because boy, if he hurt his back and got paralyzed or something, I'd never forgive myself for not fixing this. So that's what I'm doing first thing today, is fixing that. Which means I'm going to take these treads off and get me 2 more of these little stair runners, maybe 3, I don't know. And I'm going to widen this out, make the stairs go all the way across that opening right there. I may even continue them out, sort of out that way a little bit. And this boat over here has some wood that I put up on top of it. I had a little bit of leftover wood from the porch, and I think one of the boards right here is one of those pieces of decking board. In fact, I'm pretty sure this one is 16 feet long. So I want to uncover the boat this morning, get this wood off of here, measure it, see how much I have and how much more I'm going to need. And then Honey Baby has something that she wants to get from the Home Depot. So we'll run up there together and get what she needs and get some more decking boards, and then I'll come back and redo those stairs over there. That's my plan for the day. There's a lot of things to do, a lot of things that need to be done here. And I guess I could give y'all a general update on things. You know, after I got back, the first thing to do was to get everything out of that soaked trailer where I got stuck in the flood, and I had a lot of stuff that got ruined in the flood, and I got rid of all that. I haven't really organized the garage yet, but I've got stuff in here in such a way where it's not in the way, and I'm beginning to see, you know, which direction I want to go in as far as organizing things. Another thing that's coming up is I've got this building back here, way back there, and the way I work that building, because I'm selling a house, is I rented it for a month with the idea that I would pay it off before the next rent comes due. So I plan to be paying that off, I think tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. And even though it might seem kind of silly, there's something in the contract you get when you rent that says you won't alter it. So I want to build some shelves in that, but I don't want to do it until I own it. So I'm gonna wait a couple of days about that. But that gives me an opportunity to go ahead and build these steps. Oh, another thing I got to do is I got to dig a trench here and put some pipe in, because I had water flooding into the garage. I was also thinking I got some big drill bits, and I might drill a hole. There's a low point in my garage floor back here, and I could drill a hole out and make a drain back here. So those are all things to do. But today, like I say, I'm going to focus on Charlie and his steps. So we'll go in that direction. I appreciate y'all hanging with me. I hope you're all having a good day. Todd was here visiting, and he left. So now it's just me and Honey Babe, and we'll see what we can get into as far as getting things done around here. See you soon. So I may actually have almost enough of everything I need right here. Seems like I've got 2 of these 16-inch decking boards. I'll take some measurements and see how many of those I need. I think these are 8 inchers. You got 1, 2, 3, 8 inches, maybe 4. Yeah, it's an 8 inch. Okay, so I've got 2 16 feet decking boards. Now this is, if I came a little bit shy of this, I could get 48 inches, but it wouldn't quite go all the way to the edge. But if I come out about 48.5, or maybe even 5 feet, I could put a little kind of an angle out here, which would look cooler. If I was going 4 feet, that would be out of 1 16 inch. 4 feet times twice would be 2 of these, and 4 feet times twice would be 2 of these, and that would give me another 16 inch piece to make 2 of these, which would mean I would have another 8 feet left over. So I think what I'll do instead is go ahead with the longer board so that I come all the way out to both edges, and I might put a little turn instead of having this be completely straight. Like over here, you'll notice on the top board I've got a little step that sort of goes a little sideways like that, and I might go with something like that. In fact, I could do it on the top step and then have it come up to the middle ones and make the last 2 steps 48 inches, but I don't know. I'll decide as I go. What I'm going to do is just first of all take these steps off. I'm going to leave the runners right in place, because maybe instead of going and buying new runners, I was thinking it's cheaper. You can buy a runner like this up at Home Depot for a few bucks, which is cheaper. I mean, I don't know if it's cheaper, but it's a lot less trouble than cutting your own. But I've got a goodly bit of wood, so what I may do instead is make my pieces that go out here, because I can close this hole. See where the white stuff comes up, and then you have this, and there's kind of a hole. Well, I can build something that'll close that up, make it look a lot nicer. I was looking at this the other day and thinking, yeah, this isn't exactly the way I would have done it if I had more material and spent more time. So it's kind of an opportunity to make this lattice part look a lot better and make the holes on the end disappear. So I don't know what I'm going to come up with exactly, but first I'm just going to take these boards off, probably take that board up top of that piece of lattice off, or maybe just partially off, and then we'll see what it looks like, and I'll cut some wood and we'll go from there. Okay, that's a good start.
Hi, baby girl. Oh, those new stuff on top of the thing you got, huh?
Yeah, and then I'll reinforce the ends.
Yeah. Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah.
I think at the time, you wonder why you didn't think of it. I think at the time you were just replacing those brown steps and, you know, to have steps there.
Well, see, these I built to go on the RV. On the RV, I had a set of steps that went up to a ramp, and then from that ramp you walk up the RV steps. And then I took the ramp apart. Half of the ramp is that I didn't use, or I used it, but I didn't necessarily intend it to be used the way it wound up being used.
Yeah.
That's how it came to be. And
Yeah.
now it's being used.
That's how it came to be.
In a different way. So what I'm doing is standing here looking at what to do with the next step, because see, this I actually had just a tiny little bit left over. So these two were 48, and then this one's just a tiny bit left over, and I'm thinking, well, if I go a tiny bit more left over up here, then I can get it where the steps start all the way out at this rail, but they kind of come in as we go. And I may want to shift all the steps over a little bit, but that's how we're going so far. Okay, these steps are done, and Honey Baby came up with another project for me. She wants me to make her a shelf thing in there, which I can do. So I'll start working on that. Oh, the joy.